and be able to ask questions if you want. With that, we will bring the meeting to order. And the first order of business will be our attorney will report on the nominating committee. Julie?
Good morning. Nominating committee appointed by the Board of Directors of the Linn County Rural Electric Cooperative Association on May 19, 2022, and effective June 1, 2022, met at the office of the association on June 7, 2022 at 7:06 p.m. The meeting was called to order. Mark DeBur was chosen as chairperson thereof and Christopher Gifford as secretary. Attention was called to the relevant provisions of Article 9 and Bylaw 3 of the Articles of Incorporation of the Association. After deliberation and discussion, the following were nominated for directors. District 1, Wesley Nelson and Kevin Squires. District number 5, Lisa Rose. It was moved and seconded that the secretary of this committee post at the principal office of the Linn County Rural Electric Cooperative Association at least 40 days before the annual meeting of the members to be held September 27, 2022, a list of the nominations for directors. The motion carried. There being no further business, the meeting was adjourned. Signed by Christopher Gifford as secretary and approved by Mark Daubert as chairperson. I'd also like to thank on behalf of Linn County REC, those who served on the nominating committee, which includes Marla Malone, Ernest Merriweather, Audrey Clippy, Ron Benke, Mark Daubert, Rich Nichols, and Christopher Gifford. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie. Our next order of business, our treasurer, Kirk Highland, and will read his report, and Secretary Lisa Rose will read the official notice and proof of mailing.
Mr. President, I have a copy of the annual report that was mailed to each member that includes a balance sheet and statement of revenue and expenses for 2021. Our total utility plant continues to show a steady growth. As of December 31st, 2021, our total assets are $185,926,344. The board of directors has deemed it necessary to write off 273 uncollectible accounts totaling $39,133.71. The board of directors also approved payment of $250,000 of the 2021 margins to patronage. Thank you.
Good morning. As secretary of your board of directors, I keep minutes of all member and board meetings and certify certain resolutions. In addition, I verify that every member of Linn County REC is issued a member information guide and a copy of the articles and bylaws. As prescribed in the bylaws, on Tuesday, September 6th, each member was mailed an official notice of the annual meeting, and a ballot for the election of 2 directors was mailed on August 23rd. As secretary, I want each of you to know that the records of the cooperative are kept in proper manner as required in the bylaws. Thank you.
Thanks, Kirk and Lisa. A copy of last year's annual minutes has been sent to the members. Excuse me. Do I have a motion to waive the reading of those minutes and approve such minutes?
I move away from the reading of that.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded by Director Schwab and by Director Squires to waive the reading of the 2021 annual minutes and approve those minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carried. Next will be our manager's report by Terry Sullivan.
Good morning, and thank you for listening to the 84th annual meeting of your cooperative. 2021, contrary to 2020, was a much more normal year, which all of us are very thankful for. The health of our members and our staff are of utmost importance to us. I will provide you with a financial review of 2021. Financial statements were in the September newsletter, which was mailed with your bill earlier this month. The cooperative finished the year with $57.1 million in revenue. Operating expenses were $49.3 million, with power costs representing 64% of those operating expenses. The operating margin after fixed charges at year end was $3.54 million, which was up from 2020. The cooperative received patronage allocations, which are not cash, from our cooperative business partners, Central Iowa Power Cooperative, CFC, and RESCO of $2.2 million. Non-operating margins, which include interest income, equity investments, and patronage capital from other organizations, provided an additional $421,000. This resulted in net margins for the year of $6.1 million. During the year, we did receive FEMA funds from the 2020 derecho. The total amount was slightly higher than we anticipated or originally thought, and totaled $2 million. New services in 2021 were 1,164, which is up substantially from 2020, mainly due to the addition of several large multiplex units. Total Linn County REC services at the end of 2021 were 32,323. Development remains strong throughout the system. However, due to supply chain issues we have been experiencing for wire transformers and other items, we have had to ration available supplies this fall with our developers. However, this should not greatly impact the new services. In discussing these supply shortages with our vendors, we are hopeful we are able to release supply issues in 2023. We annually review our electric load forecast, communicate with our developers and other members to be sure we are meeting your growing needs. Linn County REC is a not-for-profit cooperative that recognizes we are here to serve our cooperative members, providing safe, reliable, and affordable power, provides a stable foundation for your quality of life, and we take that responsibility very seriously. Thank you for attending today's annual meeting, and we look forward to serving your energy needs in the year ahead.
Thanks, Terry. Now we'll move on to the rest of our meeting. Is there any business that's been held over? None? Is there any new issues to bring up? We'll wait a little bit for anybody that might zoom in and ask. Hearing none, I'll turn it over to Julie again and have her introduce the candidates, the rest of the directors, and report upon the election results. Julie?
Thank you, President. Again, in District 1, we had two candidates, Kenneth Squires and Wesley Nelson. In District number 5, one candidate running unopposed, Lisa Rose. The other members of our current board of directors include Kirk Highland, Roger Krug, Gina Sager, Gary Schropp, and Ron O'Neill. For the election results, Kenneth Squires will serve another term for District number 1, and Lisa Rose, running unopposed, will serve another term again for District number 5. Congratulations.
Thank you, and congratulations to the candidates. There will be 40 $100 gift certificates to be applied to members' electric bills, and those were randomly drawn for those who voted either electronically or by mail. The winners will be posted on our website and in the next newsletter. Any other business? If not, thank you for participating in Linn County REC's 84th annual meeting. The meeting is adjourned.